From animated classics to live-action masterpieces, Star Wars TV has given fans some of the richest stories in the galaxy. Today, we're ranking the top 10 Star Wars shows from worst to best. Everything on this list is great, but some stand above the rest. Now let's dive in. Number 10. Skeleton Crew. Set during the New Republic era, Skeleton Crew follows four children, Wim, Fern, KB, and Neil, from the peaceful planet At-Aten. After discovering what they think is an ancient Jedi temple, they accidentally launch a starship that leaves them stranded deep in space. With no clear way home, the group must rely on their wits, courage, and each other as they navigate unfamiliar and dangerous parts of the galaxy. Their journey brings them into contact with Jod Na Wood, played by Jude Law, a mysterious ex-Jedi turned pirate captain with his own complicated past. Jod becomes an unlikely mentor, helping them evade Imperial remnants, bounty hunters, and other threats. Though hardened by his past, Jod begins to rediscover a sense of hope and purpose through the kid's idealism and bravery, forming a reluctant bond with his young crew. Throughout the season, the group explores abandoned planets, ancient ruins, and new alien cultures, with each episode offering a blend of suspense, humor, and heart. The show balances Star Wars lore with coming-of-age themes, echoing the tone of 1980s Amblin films like The Goonies. As they grow closer, the children evolve from frightened runaways into a resourceful team capable of facing the galaxy's many challenges. The season concludes with a tense finale in which the crew outsmarts a corrupt New Republic officer and finally finds a way back toward At-Aten. Jod must choose between freedom and responsibility, and ultimately sacrifices his safety to ensure the children's return. The ending leaves the door open for future adventures as the kids reflect on how much they've grown and how the galaxy is much bigger and more complicated than they imagined. Number 9. Star Wars Visions. Visions is a bold and refreshing experiment in storytelling. By handing the reins to various animation studios around the world, Lucasfilm gave us a unique blend of cultures and styles that breathe new life into the franchise. Each episode is a standalone story, allowing for creative freedom rarely seen in Star Wars. From samurai duels to rock band rebellions, Visions isn't afraid to break the mold. Not every short is a hit, but the best ones like The Duel and The Ninth Jedi are unforgettable. They offer stunning visuals and emotional depth that rival the best of Star Wars. It's not traditional canon, but that's the point. Visions celebrates imagination and shows how universal Star Wars can be when reinterpreted through different cultural lenses. If you're open to something fresh and unconventional, Star Wars Visions is a must-watch. It proves the Force can take many forms and all of them are worth exploring. Number 8. The Bad Batch. The Bad Batch expands the story of Clone Force 99 elite clones with genetic mutations that set them apart. Set right after Order 66, the show explores their struggle to survive as the Republic becomes the Empire. The series shines when it dives into the emotional fallout of the Clone Wars. Crosshair's arc is a standout, adding real tension and moral complexity to the team's dynamic. Omega, a young clone girl, adds heart to the story. Her bond with the squad brings emotional depth, even if some episodes slow down the pace. While not every mission hits the mark, the world building is strong. We see the rise of the Empire through a clone's eyes, making it feel personal and grounded. The Bad Batch may not reach the heights of the Clone Wars, but it's a solid continuation that honors its legacy while forging a new path. It's a must for fans of clone-centric storytelling. Number 7. The 2003 Star Wars Clone Wars. This show was a fast-paced, stylized take on the war between episodes 2 and 3. Directed by Genndy Tartakovsky, it delivers intense action with minimal dialogue, relying on bold visuals to tell its story. This series made characters like General Grievous and Asajj Ventress feel terrifying and iconic before they ever appeared in later projects. Grievous' first entrance is still one of his best moments. Each episode is short but packed with cinematic flair. The Jedi are portrayed as near-mythic warriors, showcasing abilities on a whole new level, and most of the fans love it. Others find it over the top. The animation style is sharp and dynamic, a clear departure from traditional Star Wars visuals. It's bold, memorable, and influenced later shows in surprising ways. Though it's been made non-canon, the 2003 Clone Wars is still beloved. It's a must-watch for fans who want a stylized, action-heavy version of the Star Wars universe. Number 6. Ahsoka. Ahsoka picks up the threads from Rebels and brings them into live action. It's a spiritual and slow-burning journey focused on legacy, loss, and the search for Ezra Bridger. Rosario Dawson delivers a grounded, mature version of Ahsoka. She captures the character's quiet strength, though some fans miss the emotional expressiveness of her animated counterpart. The show shines when it leans into its Rebels roots. Ezra, Hera, and Chopper feel true to form, though some arcs like Sabine's Force sensitivity could have used more depth. Visually, Ahsoka looks stunning. From starship duels to dreamlike Force visions, it's one of the most cinematic Star Wars shows to date. While the pacing drags at times, Ahsoka is a love letter to longtime fans. It's a bridge between animation and live action, and a key chapter in Filoni's expanding galaxy. Number 5. The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian brought Star Wars back to its roots: lone gunslinger, desert planets, and moral gray areas. It's a space western at heart, and Din Djarin's quiet strength anchors the story beautifully. Grogu became an instant icon. His bond with Din adds heart to the series and drives much of the emotional weight through all 3 seasons. Each episode blends action, lore, and world building. Some are self-contained quests, others expand the mythos, especially with the introduction of Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, Boba Fett, and Luke. Season 3 shifts focus to Mandalorian culture and unity. While the 3rd season divided some fans, the first 2 seasons were near perfect. It reignited mainstream excitement for Star Wars. It's a cornerstone of the Disney Plus era and a blueprint for how to tell smaller, character-driven stories in this universe. Number 4. Andor. Andor is Star Wars at its most grounded. It trades lightsabers for politics, espionage, and rebellion, showing how ordinary people become heroes in the face of tyranny. Diego Luna gives a layered, brooding performance as Cassian. His transformation from self-interested drifter to rebel agent is slow, believable, and compelling. The writing is sharp, with mature themes and powerful monologues. Characters like Luthen and Mon Mothma steal scenes with depth rarely seen in the franchise. The show's pacing is deliberate, especially early on, but it pays off. It builds tension steadily, leading to explosive moments that feel earned. Andor stands apart from typical Star Wars, and that's its strength. It's bold, political, and emotionally rich, elevating the galaxy into something deeply human and real. Number 3. Tales of the Jedi. Tales of the Jedi is a beautifully animated anthology that adds depth to key characters. Focused mainly on Ahsoka Tano and Count Dooku, it explores pivotal moments that shaped their paths. The Dooku episodes are especially powerful. They show his slow fall from Jedi Master to Sith Lord with subtlety and tragedy, making him more complex than ever before. Ahsoka's episodes highlighted her resilience and moral clarity. Her final short, in particular, is a quiet but powerful moment of defiance. The animation is top tier, matching the Clone Wars in quality and style. Every frame feels purposeful, and Kevin Kiner's score elevates the emotion. Tales of the Jedi is short but impactful. It enriches the lore without needing to explain everything, offering character-driven storytelling that lingers long after it ends. Number 2. Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Rebels starts as a small, family-friendly adventure, but grows into one of the most emotionally rich entries in the franchise. It tells the story of the Ghost Crew fighting back against the Empire. Ezra Bridger's journey from street thief to Jedi is heartfelt and believable. His bond with Kanan Jarrus is the heart of the show, and their arcs are some of Star Wars' most powerful. The series expands the lore in meaningful ways, introducing the world between worlds, deepening the Force's mystery, and bringing back Thrawn with chilling precision. It also honors the Clone Wars legacy, featuring Ahsoka, Rex, and Maul in ways that enhance both series. These returns never feel forced, they serve the story. By the end, Rebels becomes a tale of sacrifice, hope, and rebellion. It's more than a kids' show, it's essential viewing for any Star Wars fan who values character-driven storytelling. And first place should be no surprise to anyone, and that's Star Wars: The Clone Wars. This show transforms a brief line in the prequels into a sprawling, character-rich saga. It deepens the galaxy, humanizes the clones, and elevates the tragedy of the fall of the Republic. Anakin Skywalker gets the development he lacked in the films. His bond with Ahsoka and gradual descent into darkness make his turn in Revenge of the Sith more impactful. Ahsoka Tano, introduced as a spunky Padawan, becomes one of Star Wars' most beloved characters. Her arc from student to exile is a series highlight. The show doesn't shy away from dark themes. It tackles war, loyalty, identity, and loss with surprising maturity, especially in later seasons. Season 7 is a masterclass in Star Wars storytelling. The Siege of Mandalore arc is cinematic, emotional, and tragic, a perfect bridge to Episode 3. Thanks for watching. Whether you agree with this list or not, one thing's clear: Star Wars TV has given us some unforgettable stories. From the fall of the Jedi to the rise of rebellion, there's something here for every kind of fan. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and tell me your personal ranking in the comments.